These 9 rappers got checked by goons, and you won't believe what happened. Being a rapper has to be one of the top 3 dangerous jobs out there. You can never be too careful with ops and goons ready to creep up at any time or place and get you checked. And believe me when I tell you, some rappers have been put 6 feet deep after letting their guard down in the hood. Keep watching till the end of the video to see 9 rappers who got checked by goons. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo made serious headlines after he allegedly took King Von out in 2020. Von was one of the biggest dogs in the industry and the actual king of O-Block. This isn't about Von right now, but Quando's downfall all began with King Von. Back in 2019, Quando was checked by some goons in LA after he had claimed he was a member of the respected Crips street gang. Well, the Hoover gang wanted to know if that was true and decided to check Quando Rondo at the mall. With no security on him and no backup, he knew there was just one thing to do. Quando immediately denounced his supposed affiliation with the Crips in order to escape the bloodshed that day. But Quando's affiliation with the Crips was later revealed after a picture of him throwing up gang signs surfaced on the internet. It became obvious that would be a problem for Quando, and it didn't take long for the accusations to come. A member of an unknown gang boldly confronted Quando's back and forth connection to the Crips as he checked him on Instagrams. The guy whose name is Sean Martin went on a long Instagram rant saying, "Bro, when I catch you, I'ma beat your ass, bro. I don't give a who you are. See a couple of your people trying to tap in and hit me up through my DMs. It's not working, bro. Just keep that same energy you throwing, bro." Quando was getting checked everywhere. On the streets, in tweets, you name it. No one knows for sure what else might have later transpired between Martin and Quando, but Martin definitely checked Quando on that one. However, that wasn't the only time Quando faced the wrath of goons, with Quando Rondo being the prime suspect in King Von's murder. It seems that Von's goons may have been out to take revenge on him for that. In August 2022, 3 gunmen rolled up on Quando Rondo and his friend Lul Pab in LA, firing many shots at them before driving off. Fortunately for Quando, he made it out unscathed, but the same could not be said for Lul Pab, who was killed at the scene. Lul Pab's passing was a tough one for Quando. Not only did he get checked in real time, he got checked so hard he decided to end his gang career. Quando posted on his Instagram story that he was done with the gang lifestyle and was leaving it behind to live a better life. Quando wrote, "My main man's gone and lot more shit. I'm cool on a lot of shit. If I feel like you not with me, it's no reason for me to be holding on to you. No need to shake your hand or fake some with you." However, if you thought that was crazy, just wait till you hear what happened to NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy was in LA shooting a video when things got pretty ugly. The rapper was in a neighborhood called Watch, and the goons in the area weren't cool with a celebrity just busting into the hood with a crew and setting up cameras. The goons were quick to check NBA Youngboy and his crew. The video of the incident, which went viral, showed Youngboy pacing around with an angry face in the middle of a crowd. But while the goons were yelling that Youngboy and his crew needed to pack up and leave, the unexpected happened. One of NBA Youngboy's crew allegedly pulled out a piece and pointed it at the goons. But it turned out the goons didn't want no smoke. The goons that were in the car weren't up for a gunfight, so they retreated saying, "We good, homie, we ain't gotta worry about nothing right here." And that was a wrap for that incident. But that wasn't the only time NBA Youngboy was checked by goons. He went through another rough incident in LA when a dude tried to run up on him while he was walking down the road. No one is sure how it kicked off, but videos showed Youngboy and the goons shouting at each other. Luckily, the situation didn't escalate as Youngboy's partner held him back. But just like NBA Youngboy gets checked by random goons, that's how his own goons around the country check other rappers when they trespass or disrespect Youngboy. If you thought that was insane, just wait till you hear when NLE Choppa got checked by an op that was one of NBA Youngboy's fans. NLE Choppa wouldn't have gotten into trouble if he would have steered clear of the matter that wasn't any of his business in the first place. He may have wanted to make his stance known, but he sure learned the hard way not to do that anymore. NBA Youngboy had dropped the track, Bring the Hook, where he confidently dissed O-Block, especially King Von. Youngboy was mocking how Von had gone out of the game, and this pissed off a lot of folks, from rappers who were close friends with Von to his devoted fans. DJ Akademiks was one of the first to declare how he felt on the internet. Akademiks wrote on X, "NBA Youngboy on demon time right now, sheesh, and he dropping a whole tape Friday." Akademiks' tweet didn't sit right with some rappers, and that led to them quoting his tweet. Lil Reese responded to Akademiks' tweet saying, "That ain't no demon time, he just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap." And Lil Reese wasn't the only rapper who felt NBA YoungBoy's track was nothing like a Demon Time kind of track. NLE Choppa decided to quote Lil Reese's tweet saying, "I stamp that." Little did he know that those 3 words would get him in trouble. NLE was at the airport waiting to catch a flight before he got checked real quick by a goon who turned out to be an NBA YoungBoy fan. The fan recorded how he questioned NLE Choppa to confirm his identity before running up on him. NLE answered the question that he was indeed NLE Choppa, and then the goon swung on Choppa and the screen went off. The goon clearly got the best of Choppa, but he had a reputation to uphold in front of his fans. So NLE Choppa told his fans that he didn't get knocked out. He wrote on his X account, "It's a difference from getting hit and falling than fighting in flip-flops and falling on your own. I felt throwing a punch land get hit till I was on the way down and my backpack 20 pounds. Good one for NLE Choppa. But if you thought you've seen it all, think again. The next person on our list so far tops it all. 50 Cent. Remember when 50 Cent said, "Many men wish death upon me"? Well, he wasn't wrong. 50 Cent getting checked has to be one of the most unbelievable stories in the history of rappers getting checked. 50 Cent's incident almost led to the loss of his life as he was riddled with 9 bullets. On May 24th, 2000, 50 Cent felt he had gotten to the end of the road after the incident of him getting checked right outside his grandmother's house happened. 50 was sitting out front when a man pulled up in a vehicle, got out of the passenger seat, and pumped 9 bullets into 50 Cent. The bullets hit the rapper in the left cheek, legs, hands, chest, arms, and face. 50 was rushed to the hospital where he spent about 2 weeks recovering from the terrible injuries he had sustained. The interesting part was that 50 knew who had ordered the sting operation to root him out of the game. Kenneth McGriff was mad at 50 for exposing him on one of his tracks. 50 had revealed Kenneth's criminal activities and even his associates. 50 had violated the street code of not snitching, and Kenneth felt 50 had to pay for it. 50 luckily survived, but the same can't be said for Kenneth's hitman who took on Kenneth's order for 50's head on a silver plate. The hitman was taken out just 3 weeks after the shooting. He was riddled with bullets in a similar pattern in a drive-by shooting. Kenneth was arrested and convicted for several murders and is in jail without parole. 50 Cent, on the other hand, is currently living his best life with his many franchises. Getting shot with 9 bullets is crazy, but what's even crazier is what happened to DaBaby. DaBaby may be known as a troublemaker, but he wasn't the one causing trouble in this case. Instead, DaBaby got checked by some goons in the hood. DaBaby was in East Atlanta in 2018 to film a music video for his song 21, but things soon went south. While the music video was being shot, some goons pulled up to question the rapper. From across the street, DaBaby was questioned about the video he and his crew were recording. One of the goons asked DaBaby if he had a permission slip for the music video he was shooting, to which DaBaby responded that nobody signed any permission slip for him. One of them clapped back at DaBaby's response and said they had to see a permission slip because it was their city. Well, DaBaby stood his ground till the end even though he was outnumbered. The rapper told the goons he wasn't beefing with them and they needed to be respectful. Lucky enough for DaBaby, he settled with the goons on a good note. That time it ended up being DaBaby 1, the goons 0. A month after that incident, DaBaby used his firearm on a man who tried to steal from him at Walmart. The case was ruled in DaBaby's favor as he got off on self-defense. Some folks still believe it was just a robbery, but word on the street was that it was a goon trying to get him checked. Thankfully, DaBaby wasn't caught lacking. Now the next one on our list will have you shook. 6ix9ine. No one can easily forget Tekashi's 6ix9ine snitching story. 6ix9ine broke all the rules possible when he snitched on the folks that trusted him. Snitching on your gang comes with a price, and even if 6ix9ine felt the government protection would help, he quickly realized it wouldn't last. In 2023, Tekashi 6ix9ine got in trouble with some Florida goons when he was working out at a fitness gym. 6ix9ine's routine was going well until the moment he decided to offload his bladder. Some of the goons that had their eyes on him during his workout followed him into the bathroom and jumped him. It was like a planned attack to punish 6ix9ine for the snitching that got him his freedom. People couldn't get much information on the incident as it happened so fast. Even the victim couldn't talk about it, but it seemed like he had been expecting it. Many rappers had a lot to say about the incident since they had been waiting for 6ix9ine's consequence for ratting out his gang. Boozy Badass was one of the most vocal celebrities who expressed his feelings on the incident. Boozy wrote on X, "LMAO, snitches get stitches. Let's start a GoFund for this guy. 6ix9ine should still be on the lookout because those stitches may come in handy again if other goons come knocking at his door." Speaking of violent run-ins, the run-in that Lil Baby got into with his ops was nearly fatal. Lil Baby got checked by goons in St. Louis when he was lacing his shoes while getting ready for a show. The goons pulled up at the location and started questioning his presence. Lil Baby may not be a big talker, but he sure knows how to stand up for his rights when the need arises, and that was what he did in St. Louis. The goons were mad Lil Baby was in their hood to perform without giving them prior notice, hence their reason for trying to ruin the atmosphere. But Lil Baby laid them out straight. The rapper told them to cut the crap as he was a grown man who didn't need the goons' permission to have a show in their area. Lil Baby said in the incident's viral video that, "I'm a grown I ain't gotta say nothing to you. You trippin'?" Lil Baby was ready to turn the tables real quick and let them know he wasn't someone who would be scared to face goons like them. The rapper made his mark and they settled the situation on a lighter note as no one was harmed and Lil Baby went on to perform. Even though Lil Baby was able to get away unharmed, you won't believe what happened to TJX6. TJX6 emerged from the Detroit scene in 2019, becoming known for his significant crime type of rap. TJ's song, Dark Web, blew up unexpectedly. Who would have thought a song about identity theft, scamming, and committing credit card fraud would be on repeat on people's speakers? TJ even went as far as recording videos of himself dropping checks at Wells Fargo to recover loads of cash. He became wildly popular as the new talk of the town. However, his scamming phase didn't last very long. TJ shot himself in the foot when he posted a picture of Lil Baby's identity card on his Instagram. TJ went a step further and said he was going to add Lil Baby to the list of people he was going to make money off as he had all his information. TJ got a warning on his post about Lil Baby. Fans urged him to take down the list to avoid getting into trouble, but TJ seemed to think it was a joke and shrugged off the warnings. Lil Baby was well respected in different hoods and TJ found that out in a rough manner. Just a few days after TJ enjoyed making fun of Lil Baby, goons ran up on the rapper in the Lenox Mall as he was shopping. TJ knew he was in deep trouble, so he ran off before the goons could get their hands on him and jump him. TJ got home in one piece and even hopped on his Instagram Live to tell his fans about the incident. TJ said he wasn't going to hang around to get whooped since he was outnumbered by the goons. Rumors made the rounds that TJ was arrested for his alleged crimes, but the rapper responded to the rumors saying, "Even if I was under investigation, there is no proof. There's no video proof. I could be saying all this and it could be a lie. It could be entertainment." Soulja Boy is never missing when it comes to drama in the rap industry. If he's not beefing with another rapper or artist, he's either throwing subtle shade or just plain looking for trouble. In 2017, Soulja Boy was beefing with Chris Brown in a dramatic manner. What stood out during the timeline of the beef was Soulja Boy trying to prove to Chris Brown that he was a good and respected figure. The rapper pulled into the hood with his video recording to show his fans, and especially Chris Brown, that he shouldn't be messed with, but things got messy pretty fast. Soulja Boy ended up getting checked after he put his arm around a dude's neck to prove his point. The dude wasn't having it as it seemed like he didn't even know who Soulja Boy was. The dude aggressively removed the rapper's arm and pushed him away. That pissed Soulja Boy off and he was ready to get into it. The rapper quickly dropped the phone he was using to record and tried to throw some punches. The video abruptly ended and that was it. Fans concluded the rapper got checked when he got cocky trying to prove how tough he was. Another time Soulja Boy got checked was in 2019 when he was at Sirius XM. A dude named Casanova checked Soulja Boy for his rude attitude towards a lady. Casanova flat out told Soulja Boy it wasn't right for him to be yelling at a lady. The rapper responded, saying the lady also shouldn't be trying to act like a dude. Regardless of what Soulja Boy thought, Casanova showed him his reaction was wrong. Another rapper who had a close call is Young Buck. Young Buck was a big star back in the day, especially when he was in the G-Unit group. Young Buck joined forces with 50 Cent after he replaced Tony Yayo, but things went downhill between him and 50 Cent and it turned into a public beef. They have been at it for years. Young Buck once got checked by a fan of 50 Cent after running into him in the store. The fan asked Buck what was up between him and 50 Cent while recording him. Buck told the fan he needed to stop recording before he could answer his question. The fan didn't hesitate to try to make a scene as he said something about throwing punches. Buck responded that what he was talking about wouldn't be happening as he wasn't interested in fighting him or anyone. Buck soon changed the subject and he told the fan that he had something in the car for him, and the dude told him he had something in the car for him too. Both of them acted like mature adults. Nobody got hurt or even had to trade words. Buck got checked, but that time it didn't result in any negative consequences. Do you think some of these rappers that got checked by goons could have handled the situation better than they did? Or did they handle it in their best capacity regardless of the outcome each one of them had? Let us know in the comments below.